Welcome back to my channel. My name is Dana. This is Danamite Reads. So I am obviously feeling very festive. You can't really see it. Got my T-Rex on, my Christmas sweater, some festive makeup going on because the holidays are approaching faster than you think. And especially with shipping and everything going on with COVID, delays, things like that, you should really be doing your Christmas shopping early. Most of mine is already done. So I am coming to not just booktubers, but friends and family of those bookworms in your life that you want to get them something, but you're not really sure what to get necessarily. So today's video is about bookish Christmas gifts for that special bookworm in your life. I've got lots of ideas ranging from little stocking stuffers up to really nice jewelry. So you have an option anywhere within that range. Let's get started. Outofprint.com, I think it's .com. I will link the website down below. They have bookish t-shirts, they have bookish socks and pens, all kinds of stuff. I have with me this cute little pen. I have it on my cork board. This little pen right here, it says, it's a little stack of books and it says to be read. Super cute. I used to carry a bag and now I don't anymore, but it used to be on my bag. So they have really cool little pins that are bookish themed. That would be a cute little stocking stuffer. Another website that I recommend that I have purchased bookish t-shirts from is snorgtees.com. I will link that. Everything is going to be linked, obviously. But I got a t-shirt from them. It's my absolute favorite t-shirt ever, and I just realized that they have hoodies of it as well, and I think I would rather have the hoodie more. So I'll link a picture of the t-shirt on me. It's a Lord of the Rings theme shirt, and I don't know, it just cracks me up. It says Mordor Fun Run, or it says Middle-earth's annual Mordor Fun Run. One does not simply walk. So for the Lord of the Rings fan in your life, they'll love it. They'll think it's funny. And they also have not just nerdy t-shirts in general, but there's a lot of like bookish ones like the Lord of the Rings. There's like Star Wars ones, which again, Star Wars has a ton of books. There's a whole series of books out there for Star Wars. So Star Wars falls under books. Also, sticking with the Lord of the Rings theme, there are these really cute patches that I got that are just like fun to display. This one right here, the Shire National Park and Mordor National Park patches. These are super cute. I love them. I just like displaying them with my Lord of the Rings books. Just funny. These I got from Midnight Society through Instagram. Super cute little stocking stuffer again. Another stocking stuffer that will be great is bookmarks, because you can't ever have enough bookmarks. Only in the recent year or two have my boyfriend and I actually kept up with our bookmarks. A bookmark that I got for my birthday from a friend was this Buffy one. It's Mr. Pointy. For people that watch Buffy the Vampire Slayer, you know what I'm talking about. It came with 2 bookmarks. This one is just on my corkboard. But it's super cute, super thoughtful. And Buffy has books or comics too, so it sort of coordinates with that. The stocking stuffer that I got for my boyfriend last year was this super cute bookmark. Got it on Amazon. It's a little Loch Ness monster. It's so cute, but she's kind of short, so she like doesn't necessarily fit the book very well, so he added length to the bookmark. That's the only issue with this guy, but it's still so stinking cute for a bookmark. So when you have it in your book, it's like, just looks like a little Loch Ness monster, and it's so stinking cute. So book idea right there. Another one, I got this for my birthday a couple years ago. This one's pretty standard. If you like to read in bed at night, I read every night in bed. I don't think there's ever a night that I don't read. I don't think there is, unless I've been sick, which isn't often. And even then, I still kind of read. Oh well, yeah, I don't think there's ever a time I don't read. Book lights. These are always super handy, but mine looks a little weird because I have some like red tissue paper taped over the light, so it makes it kind of a red light. So it's not as bright in bed because it's just so bright. So bookish lights, bookmarks, pens, patches. There's all kinds of little stuff out there. Another recommendation, not any website in particular, but if you look, if you talk to your loved one or friend and be like, what's your favorite book series? And they say, I've already talked about Lord of the Rings. We're just going to stick with Lord of the Rings. If they say Lord of the Rings, just Google or search on Amazon, Lord of the Rings artwork and like gift ideas, and you have endless gift ideas. There's some really, really cool artwork I found at one point that I want to get eventually. I don't know where I would put it. That's why I haven't done it. If I find a picture, I'll link it right now. If I don't link it, I didn't find it, so don't listen to me. But there's these art posters from Lord of the Rings that's like the old style national park type pictures of fictional places, and they're so gorgeous and so like simple and pretty, and I love them. I need this book space. So if you see my bookshelf reorganization and tour of the room, this half of the room is the books, and this half is the office because my boyfriend works from home. So we don't necessarily have the wall space to hang a bunch of stuff because we got bookcases all along this wall, and I got one thing hanging. And then there's stuff on shelves on the other wall. So my goal is to eventually have just a room that's just for the books instead of sharing it as an office space, so I can get all that bookish artwork eventually. It'll happen eventually. But I also recommend looking on Etsy. If you look up Lord of the Rings, I looked up Wheel of Time stuff on there. There's so much Wheel of Time artwork and just cool little trinkets. I'll link some pictures of like some stuff that I saw that I thought was really cool. Like there's some mugs there. If your book lover loves dice and like RPGs and things like that, I almost got it for Dan. I did not. So if you're watching, Dan, I did not get you this, but I wanted to. There is the quote that Matt says, "Time to toss the dice" in Manetheren, where and it's like a dice holder, and it's so cool. I will link a picture of that. And then just a lot of like Wheel of Time bookmarks and artwork, and there's these t-shirts that have all of the swears from the book series, like Blood and Bloody Ashes. And if your friend or loved one really loves Wheel of Time, like my boyfriend and I do, Pretty sure I mention Wheel of Time in every single video. You guys are gonna get so sick of it. But that's another cool idea. And you would be supporting a small business if you purchase stuff like that through Etsy. There's also like really cool, from when I was looking, there's Outlander stuff. I have not read Outlander, but I've seen the show, and I have some friends that really love the books. And there's all kinds of cool artwork and t-shirts and just really cool stuff that small business owners, Etsy shop owners are making these things, and it would just support them, especially during COVID, and you get some really cool fan art, and it's just cool. Just do it. Okay. 2 other Etsy shops that I would like to mention. What I'm about to show, I did not get from the Etsy shop. I only found it recently, and I plan on making a purchase here soon. I think it's called Corner Folds Candles. I will link them. They have bookish candles. I'm going to show a bookish candle because I have one, because that's just another idea in general. This one is called The Library, and it has, I'm too scared to light it right now because I love it so much I don't want to use it. But it's old books, eucalyptus, and lavender. So this, I'll light it eventually once I use up the rest of the candles, but a lot of bookish people, bookstagrammers, booktubers have candles that they display on their shelves. That is another idea. I got this from Strange Tides Bookshop here in my town, a local shop. So check out your local bookstores. They have lots of little gift ideas, lots of little trinkets. A lot of them have the pens like the one I showed at the beginning of the video. And then they have there's a local store here called Watermark Books that has lots of socks that are bookish themed, the pens, bookmarks, all kinds of little stocking stuffers that would be great. So the Etsy shop that I found with candles, they have Lord of the Rings themed candles. They had Stormlight Archive candles, and that's kind of what got my attention. There's one for Kaladin Stormblast. There was one for Syl, things like that are just and have pictures of the fandom from the books and things like that on there that look so cool. Just a couple more smaller gift ideas, and then I'll get kind of into bigger gift ideas. So this one I found at a bookshop. If it focuses, it says my holidays are booked. So I am definitely going to be using this all of December. I sort of couldn't resist buying this. And it's actually a pretty decent size mug for the tea or coffee drinker in your life. Another smallish gift idea. I take my books with me everywhere, but I don't necessarily carry a purse or anything. And even if you carry a purse, there's not always room, especially for the really big books. So there is an Etsy shop. It's called Good Vibes, Good Books, and she makes book sleeves. And I use this one right now. I take my book to work all the time, and I don't want anything to get spilled on it, so I started using book sleeves. I've only have holiday ones so far, but there's a large, which fits my Fires of Vengeance that I'm reading right now. It's a pretty big book. It also fits my, I paused reading Words of Radiance to read Fires of Vengeance when it came out. But it fits that book as well. So those are really big books, and it fits in here. I also annotate books sometimes, and so I always have a pencil on me which stays in the book sleeve. Sometimes I use sticky tabs, and there's a little additional pocket up front for those, so I'm all set. She also has smaller sizes like this one. This one's so cute. I love it. It has avocados. Again, it has the pockets in the front. Can't really see, but there's pockets for your pens, highlighters, sticky notes, whatever you use when you read. So this is another Etsy shop that I recommend supporting. It will help those who only have this right now during COVID as a source of income. I don't know details, but I know like some of the Etsy shop owners have, you know, other real life jobs, and COVID has affected those. So supporting someone small would really mean a lot, and you get really cute handmade gifts. So recommend these. I have loved mine so far. Going up a little bit higher, if you want to be fancy and spend more money, I got a Kindle for Christmas like several years back. And at first I was like, oh, but I love physical books. I'll use it, but I don't think I'll love it, sort of thing. Not that I don't appreciate it, but I was like, oh, I love just physical books only. But I've gotten to where I rely on this so much. So I read a lot of cozies on here. I've gotten to where I usually have a book on my Kindle going. I have a physical book that I'm reading and an audiobook. And so people think I read fast or read a lot, but I don't. I just have multiple books going at one time. But I got a Kindle for my mom for Christmas last year because my mom is struggling with her eyesight and was having trouble reading small print. So I got her a Kindle. That way you can increase the size of the print and make the, so it's easier to read. You can brighten it, you can darken it, whatever you need to do to make it easier to read. And she has been flying through some cozy mysteries. Also, secondary gift idea is a case for the Kindle. That's what I did for my mom last year, is I got her the Kindle for Christmas, and then I got her a Kindle case for her birthday like a month or so after. So if you want to go fancy, even if they resist ebooks at first, I guarantee you they'll fall in love with ebooks. I did. I love it so much. So, nice gift idea will be a Kindle. I will link it in the description. This one specifically will be an affiliate link through Amazon, but I do for just this one thing. The rest of the stuff is just small shops that I recommend supporting. So if you can shop local, do so. And if you shop through my link, it's good for me. So, okay. Another big, well, it's not like a big ticket item, but I have done an unboxing video for Once Upon a Book Club. I haven't done any reviews on the books that I've read in them, but these boxes, I was kind of skeptical with book subscription boxes because it's a lot of unnecessary stuff that I didn't need. I feel like the Once Upon a Book Club box is a little bit cooler and is a cool gift idea because it comes with the book, and this right here is like little postcards, like pictures, like quotes from the book. So it comes with a little artwork. It comes with 4 gifts that you open on certain pages, and the page that it says, it'll have a sticky note and it will say open your gift, and it will coordinate with what's going on in the book. So I've gotten a box of tea before. I've gotten like a locket. I've gotten, what was the other thing? There was, in one of the boxes, there was like a little mini French press. So cute. One of the boxes, there was like a tiny, I know there's another name for it, but it's like a little bitty French press, enough for 1 cup of tea or coffee. And then there was like sunglasses, and it came with a puzzle. So they're like pretty decent, like quality gifts. And I feel like it makes it a more immersive reading experience. And it's just like really cool. You get kind of excited leading up to the pages where you know you get to open the next gift in the box. And it just made it really fun. So I got one as a gift for a friend for Halloween, just because it's just something fun to do, right? So you can do a subscription, or you can do like a one-time gift purchase. I'll have a link to the website down below. One last big ticket item. So I don't wear a lot of jewelry. I just never have. If you have someone in your life that likes jewelry, Badali Jewelry, I will link up here. They have like bookish themed jewelry that's like really good quality, like 50, 60, 70 bucks quality, and higher. I don't know all of the prices. I've just looked at a few things because I'm not big on jewelry, but they have Stormlight Archive or like Cosmere themed jewelry. They have Lord of the Rings jewelry. They have just like lots of bookish jewelry that is so cool, you know? And I feel like if I did wear jewelry, I would be thrilled to get something like that. So cool. They recently came out, Christopher Paolini came out with a new book recently called To Sleep in a Sea of Stars. They came out with a necklace and a pendant that was like the that went with the book, so that was really cool. So that's more of a bigger ticket item if the person in your life likes jewelry. That's a good idea. Another idea just to add in, if you ask them what their favorite book is, and they say, again, just going with the Lord of the Rings theme just because it's easiest to go with, and they say Lord of the Rings, there are tons of really cool editions of those books. Like I have those small leather bound ones. I love them. And there's like the Hobbit has an illustrated edition. You could always get them something like that. There's one of my friends got me a book for my birthday. That was the 30th edition of Hatchet, which was a book I liked as a kid. It was really cool. Again, I already had the book, but it's just like a really thoughtful, really cool gift. So you could always ask them their favorite book and get them like a special edition, or if you're feeling fancy, find them like a first edition of the book. That would be so cool. If your loved one likes Avatar: The Last Airbender, there's I have the graphic novel series. That is another bookish idea. Even if they're not really into books, but they love Avatar: The Last Airbender, comics, graphic novels, right there. Really cool idea as well. Yeah. So lots of little trinkets, lots of little ideas. Let me know in the comments if you liked any of these ideas, or if there's something I left out. Okay, just a quick little cut-in right here for a gift that I forgot, and I even had it written down. I don't know why I left it out. There are board games based on a lot of books out there. So again, with the Lord of the Rings example, there's a Lord of the Rings board game. There is a Dune board game. And there's also a game called Call to Adventure that has a Stormlight Archive extension and also a Name of the Wind extension. And I've seen some of the artwork on the cards for the Stormlight Archive extension, and it's so gorgeous. I love it. I'm eventually gonna get it at some point. Yeah, but with these games, at least for the Stormlight Archive one, the cards, they're not necessarily spoilers if you don't read the book, but if you want to read the book, some of the scenes on the card, you'll be like, oh. So I would definitely recommend reading the books first. We have friends that play board games and stuff, and like they could play the game and not care about it because I'm sure they wouldn't read the books. But my boyfriend, I assume I will eventually get him to start a Stormlight Archive with me, and he glared at me. He'll eventually read those with me, so I don't want to necessarily start playing that game until he has also read the books. But it's a thing. The cards and the artwork on the cards are gorgeous. So check with your bookworm in your life and see if they like those types of books and stuff. If they like games, there's games that go with the books. There's a Mistborn game too. And yeah, there's a lot out there as far as board games and just nerdy stuff. I also found, I will link, there was an Etsy shop that has a Pai Sho board game from Avatar: The Last Airbender, which would be really cool for that Avatar fan in your life. Pretty cool options out there for book lovers that also play board games. Goodbye! I will link as much of the stuff as I can possible in the description. Again, the only affiliate link will be the one for the Kindle. The rest of it is Etsy shops and private local shops. So shop small. I hope this gives you some good ideas for Christmas gifts and that your loved ones love them. And let me know how it goes in the comments. Happy shopping!